And for those do you watch that one girl that does the
rounds of applause?
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's this one YouTuber that does this too, and I just love her.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Okay. We'll talk about it later. So, you guys, for those of you who know Limon, we're going to have a good time tonight. For those of you who don't know Limon, you are in for a treat. So, we are going to get started here. First of all, I want to say hi to everybody. And if I don't get to all of you individually, it's because we got lots of talking to do. But I will get to as many people as you can and ask questions. We'll have a time for questions more towards the end. But if you got a question that you're dying to ask, just go ahead and ask it. And we'll try to get to it. So, Limon, would you like to introduce yourself and kind of tell everybody what you're all about?
No. If you don't know who I am, nope. No, I'm kidding. Could you imagine?
No. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Hello, everyone. I am Gerardo Limon, if you can say my name in its Spanish glory, but if not, Limon is fine. That's literally my last name. And I am a crocheter, designer, and I put myself title of yarn influencer here in Chicago. And I have been doing this for about 8 years, crocheting, 5 years professionally, and 2 years, 2.5 with a YouTube channel. Woo! I'm here in Chicago, by the way. Did I say that? Chicago, Illinois?
I do believe so.
Yeah. Yes. Was that succinct enough?
That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And I have so many questions that I want to ask you.
Sure.
Okay. So I was looking through your Instagram and I saw that you was it an official challenge that you made that sweater you're wearing for, or was it another like Limon challenge?
It's a Limon challenge.
Okay.
But I do like to I like to mess with Lion Brand a lot and do these challenges as well, because for some reason, like, did I freeze up?
Well, we can hear your voice. That's okay. We've got a picture of your face.
Oh no, hold on. Oh no.
You know what? That's okay. You just keep talking, and
or you know what? I'm gonna leave and come back because I think it's my tablet. I think
okay, that sounds good.
Right, I'll come back.
Okay, sounds good. Hello, everyone. I'm going to say hi to everybody real quick. Hi, Crazy Not with Lisa. Hi, Lori and Polly and Chris and Tanja and Katrina and Emily and Vicky and Sharice and Deneen and Subi and Ed and and Pam and Amy and Chris. I might be saying some of you twice. And Miss Gloria and Kathy and Nana Michelle and Katrina Shatika. Miss Jamie. Jamie's dying. She's got a question. Carrie. Excuse me, I got yuckies on my throat. And you completely forgot. Hi, Kathy. Little baby spooky bats. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Maribel. Hi, Emma. Hi, Not the End. Hi, Crazy Yarn Cat Lady. Hi, Lisa. And hi, Sharice. Boy, you guys, my throat is doing crazy things tonight. Hopefully I can make it all through this this live without coughing up a lung. And hi, Cynthia. Hi, Alice. Yeah, Alice is really not staying tonight, you guys. Just did a 6-hour knitting shift and my eyes are so dry. Oh my gosh, you need to sleep, Alice. Hi, Rita. Woo, excuse me. Okay, a drink of coffee. Hi, Cheryl. Yay, a new subscriber. If I had some kind of thing. Woo. I would be doing it right there. I'm glad to see you. Welcome. You came on a great night, Cheryl. Jamie, hi Katrina. Guess what? The white stuff. Oh, you got what? It snowed. You lucky. So lucky. Hi Jackie. Hi Emma. Oh my gosh. Do you guys hear that? I am so sorry. I sound so gross. Hi, Alice. Okay, next time I cough, I'm turning on the mute. It's disgusting. Coughing up a lung would be YouTube gold. I know, right? Oh, wow. See, did you see all the blood? It was kind of green. Katrina. Oh, wow, Jamie. We got it once last week. I think it was. Heard the white stuff and thought something different. Okay, I'm going to cough just a sec. Okay, I think I feel better. I'm glad I didn't subject you guys to the sound. Oh, yeah, I think I'm getting what Emmy had too. Carrie, if not, yeah, I know I'm getting sick. It's like, hold on a sec. Oh, gosh. Yes, it does not sound good, Lisa. Please. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't smoke. Nope, I'm not a smoker, never been, except that one party I went to in high school where I got really I drank a lot of the stuff in the red cups, and then I decided I was gonna start smoking cigarettes, smoked a whole pack, threw up profusely, and decided never again. That was it. I know, I used to get bronchitis all the time when I was a kid. It was awful. So this really should be a fitness episode. Yeah. All right, Limon, where are you? Rita. Well, he was for everybody just coming in. Limon was here. He's having some technical difficulties because his something froze up. So it'll be he'll be here in a minute. Vicky, my daughter's come down with this lung stuff really fast today within 2 hours of each other. Oh no, I hope they're okay. That There's always that one party in high school. Oh yeah. Oh, it was a crazy party too. They were having one of those big fruit things where you put all the fruit balls in the big watermelon thing, and you let's just say cops were called. Yeah, I know. I've been like this been like this since this morning. Oh, hi Crochet King. You do sound like my husband. We are waiting for his test to come back. Oh, I hope your husband's okay. Hi, Kim, Yarny Bestie. Ooh, and look, I do have my cup. I am so happy. Okay, so everybody coming in. Limon is here. Okay, Limon, he's in the chat. Almost there. 1 minute. You are all good. We're actually getting a chance to say hi to each other and, you know, talk about how awesome you all are while you're gone. Limon is restarting his tablet. I quit in 2013 and nearly killed me, says Lisa. Oh, it's Ginger take 2 today. Yay! Lord, the internet has been freezing here too. I like how you say that. Me internet. I know of them vicariously. Oh, the high school parties. I'm asthmatic, and whatever hubby has got, I get. So just waiting. Yeah, sinuses, all the sinus, all the gunk when weather changes. Lisa, we had a green alcohol watermelon in high school. Needless to say, I do not drink. LOL. Alcohol is gross. Yeah, alcohol is so gross, especially now that I've gotten older. Oh, yeah, Lisa. I saw the $5 cakes of macrame colors at Michael's for sure. They are with all of the other what's it called? Clearance yarn. Oh, you guys want to see real quick what I got? I got a bunch of candles. Yay! Uh-oh, phone keeps putting us in timeout. No! Alice, I was never popular enough to get invited to them. That and social anxiety. Well, let me tell you, Alice, I was never popular either, but I went. It was like if there was a party and I knew about it, I was going. I didn't have to be invited. I was just like, whoa, party. Amy, beautiful. That's the one you have. It's rainbow, right? This is rainbow dots. Oh, there's Limon. Hello. You're back.
Yeah, I literally got this tablet just for my Zoom school meetings.
Uh-huh.
And it does this weird thing. Microsoft is bad. Whenever it needs to update, it'll purposely like not work its products so you can update everything.
I know. It does it like right when you're in the middle of doing something. It makes me crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you. I was in the chat. I was like, okay, let me just grab my You're going to show your candles. Go ahead. Let me see.
Oh, my candles too. I got some more candles, but there's nothing exciting like the brain. I got some good Christmassy type things. Cranberry spiced cider.
Ooh.
Have you been to Michael's lately?
No.
Oh. Have you gotten any of the big anniversary cakes?
No, and I saw the rainbow dots one. I want the rainbow dots one so bad.
Oh my gosh. Well, next, okay, let me tell you the story, guys. When I first heard about Limon, this was like the first year that I started on YouTube, and I think it was when you first started too.
Yeah, we started in the same year, yeah.
Yeah, and then you like astronomically rose because Bag a Day loves you.
Hopefully she still loves me.
Of course she does. She is not fickle like that. If she liked you once, she always likes you. So anyway, I saw Limon. I saw him on Instagram, and then I saw him do this challenge. That's why I said, is it a challenge or a Limon challenge? Where he made, what all did you make with that anniversary cake?
It was gloves, a hat, a sweater, gloves, hat, and sweater, and a scarf.
Yeah, all with one cake. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to try that.
And she did. You did a cardigan though, right? I'm pretty sure.
I did a cardigan. It was a kind of a yellow one. The yellow and brown and white stripe one, shorter kind of. And so then I did a tutorial with another color, the brown and the black, which was my very first tutorial ever. And how do you feel about doing tutorials, Limon?
Funny enough, I have made an executive decision to just do traditional tutorials because, or if you go back to my videos I uploaded a while ago, I would do more. I did videos the way I'm able to learn, which is not necessarily step by step, but if you were to just tell me in the general ballpark how you did something, I can pretty much do it. Like if you literally tell me do 50 rows of half double crochet, I can do 50 rows of half double crochet.
Sure.
But then it wasn't so, I mean, they're still doing fairly well on the channel according to analytics, but people just really love the traditional, just sit there and record step by step how to do something from completion, which is why I started practicing with the lives that I've been doing recently, which is getting a hat done in under 2 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy hard to do. I mean, like normally you think I'm just going to sit down, crochet this hat, and it only takes 2 hours. But when you're trying to explain it to other people and look in the comments and things like that. I mean, you love doing it, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's I'm giving in. I'm giving in, and I'll be doing some traditional tutorials from now on. Probably like once or twice a month because I still don't like them, but I'll do them just because some people need them, and I'm always here to accommodate to as many people's needs as I can.
Exactly. I know that's how I am too. I'll get on a boost where I'm like, oh, cool. Now I'm going to do a tutorial once a week and, and do that maybe even every day. And so I'll do a whole bunch that I'll get burnt out. And I'm like, I cannot ever do another tutorial. I am
Yeah.
the worst tutorial person ever. That,
No, you got a fun voice, you got a goofy personality, like
oh,
you're tolerable. Don't worry,
okay.
you're good.
Okay. Well, if you can't make whatever I'm showing you to make from what I'm describing, then at least you can have some fun.
Exactly, exactly.
But starting next week, in the crochet with me on Tuesdays, we're going to be doing that cardigan. So every time I do something about the one cake cardigan, you always get a lot of publicity in my chats.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was just telling Ginger before we actually went live. This video was supposed to be up yesterday, and I don't know who I insulted, universe, cleanse my energies, but my video editing app on my phone was just like, nope, nope. After I think I took over a whole day editing it because it
Mhm.
was over 28 minutes, but
Oh,
the
wow.
sweater was done over 4 days. So I had like small large quantity of video files to go through and trim to get to that 28
Mhm.
minutes. And now I have to redo the whole thing. Which,
Oh my
which is fine.
gosh.
Which is fine. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen, because you want to know why me and Ginger have our therapy all behind us. So I got
Oh,
I got upset and I made this hat and gloves out of it. I was like, so it works out. It works out.
that's right. It just forces us to do another wonderfully creative thing, and then so are you going to be making a whole nother sweater?
I no, no, well, I'm gonna try and rescue. I do have the clips still, so I'm gonna
Oh,
probably
okay,
do that
that's good.
video. But I do have another bonus bundle up there that I kind of wanted to do it. It was in the gnome colorway,
Mhm.
so this is more muted for my taste, even though it has
Yeah,
like orange in there.
it's this
Sas-
one, isn't it?
yes,
This
Sasquatch.
is my favorite.
Yes.
It is. So I'm going to be trying. Now that you've done that, I'm going
And
to be
it should fit you. It's a medium. I'm wearing like kind of like a
Yay!
medium, so it should fit you. And it's 3/4 sleeves, so it hopefully
Awesome.
if you do
Did,
it.
did it use a whole cake, like an entire cake?
Yeah, it used the
Okay.
whole cake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
whole cake.
Okay. This is exciting. I'm excited to start it.
Yeah, and you just said you had some fur yarn all unbundled, correct?
Oh, I do. Where'd it go? I've literally got. Oh no, it's downstairs. I took it downstairs to play with it.
We love a good deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make friends with your Michael's managers. Trust me,
Ex-
it helps.
exactly.
It helps.
Oh, let me tell you something. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this or not, but have you been to Walmart to look at the yarn? And the bonus bundles there are only $9.99.
Mine doesn't have the bonus bundles. I didn't know
I
they had them.
Yeah, $9.99 at Joann's. They're $16.99. I know.
That's literally
I
our
know.
reaction. Everyone's like, emoji, insert shock
I
emoji.
know. What in the world? Everybody's going to be running to Walmart.
Walmart has some great deals. Like don't underestimate Walmart. If there's a Walmart
Yeah.
near you, go in there because that's actually the only place where I can find the new mandala colorways, like the Groot and the
Oh,
Nifflers and Ghidorah. For some reason, my Joann's doesn't have it.
that's true. Mine doesn't have it either. And I love the Groot. I have like 20 Groots. I love Groot.
Yeah, Groot is I gotta go. get a whole stack of them because I haven't finished my cable sweater from it. I
Mm-hmm.
think I showed you like a whole year ago. It's still not finished.
Yeah. It's been a while. Gosh, it has been about a year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Beat that. Who has their whip record? Mine is over a year. So let's see who can beat that.
I can beat you, Limon. But I've also been
He's
crocheting
like, I
longer
have this
than you have
blanket over 4
literally been
years.
on this earth. So I'm old.
You do not have a 10-year whip project unfinished.
Um, I don't have a 10-year.
She's like, hold on.
No, I literally have, let's see, my daughter is, I was making it when she was 8 and she's now 32. So
12? No,
20,
22.
24.
Ginger. No.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lifetime. It's a lifetime whip.
I don't know if I should be impressed or upset or
Or just like, whoa. This
talk
person
about not being committed. Talk about commitment issues.
Well, now, is it not committed or is it committed that I'm keeping it for this long?
You know, I like to think that my whips on my, God forbid, I get it in 70 years, my deathbed, I kind of want to like finish those whips so that way they're super, super special. And then like I'm literally like, oh, this is my last scarf. After 50 years, please cherish it.
It's the last skein of yarn. I must stay alive until I finish it.
You know, I told my fiance I want to be buried with my nice yarns. I do not.
Oh,
Nope. No one is worthy of my yarn collection. I want to be buried with it. I will not donate it, and I have no shame in saying that.
plus you will be with all your fluff.
Yeah, and it's organic. It'll decompose with me eventually, and if it
Well,
doesn't,
the acrylic might not.
oh
But
yeah,
that's
that's good
you'll
point.
you'll be like that. Did you ever hear about that Chinese lady that was buried like 3,000 years ago? And they buried her in so many things and kept her so sealed that whenever they finally found her, her skin was still soft and pliable. Yeah. She still had the undigested food in her stomach. There was like, yeah. So that will be us with our yarn. And they'll be like, "Oh, this is weird. I wonder why they stayed alive so long." And it was the yarn. All the yarny people will be pristine, and then we'll get up and we'll sit up and be like, "Our our yarn brought us back to life."
Right? It preserved us. It preserved us long enough in the future to be revived. You know, Walt Disney
Yeah,
theory.
that's right. That's right. It's
Let us know
better
in
for
the chat. Would you be honest? Like, be super, super honest. Would you betroth your yarn collection to anyone? Because I will be fair. I will be fair. I did inherit my grandmother's hooks, all of them, like the steel
Mhm.
hooks. It was unanimously decided by my aunts and uncles that I would be the best
Oh,
person to preserve them. And I literally have one right here. I always have it near me.
oh,
Just so
that's
that way it's like the
wonderful.
energies are next to me and stuff like that. But
That's so sweet.
after me,
No
I'm
way.
like my likey and my wooden hooks. These are coming with me to the grave. Throw that in there, you know, like as you know, like when the thing is being lowered, or
Oh
actually,
yeah.
I think they want to be cremated. So, no, actually,
Well,
I want to be a tree pod person. You know,
me
like
too. Yeah, because then it's like a tree grows and
yeah,
you can live in the tree. Like somebody can make a bowl out of you at some later time, or somebody could, you could be an apple tree and people can
a lemon tree.
a lemon tree. I would
You can
be
be a
a
ginger. Wait, does ginger grow in a tree?
no, it's a root. It'll be a ginger patch right on top of me. Oh, that will be so disgusting.
They'll cook with your ginger using your body
Oh,
for nutrients.
I, I will go into everybody's digestive system and
Ah!
be pooped out.
If Universal's hearing this, that's going to be the next Conjuring film.
Oh my gosh.
Family ate ginger, and she came back from the grave.
From the poop. That poop emoji, those are my eyes looking out.
Oh my god! Oh,
Oh,
someone said crochet the casket lining with your favorite yarn.
ooh, that would be good. Another thing you could do is like the game, you know, the Game of Thrones, how they have all those knives sticking out, the swords.
Mm-hmm.
No, Game of
Yeah, Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
You could have knitting needles and crochet hooks all pointing out. That would be so
That
cool.
would be cool, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could do that for a Barbie because they're kind of small.
Oh, oh my gosh. That would
That'd
be
be
that
it.
would be that's really cool. That's got
Everyone's putting poop emojis. Yeah, that's Ginger. Ginger's looking at you.
woo.
Oh my god.
Okay. We get a little
That's what
what
happens
have
when
you
I'm here, guys. That's
I
literally what
know.
happens.
Well, see, the thing is, Limon, you remind me a lot of my youngest daughter, Veronica. You guys, I swear, have the same personality. And she went to film school. She is now, I think you guys are the same age. She is now 24. And they, I don't know. I
No, I'm
think,
about to turn 31. I'm officially old.
oh, no way.
Yeah, in
You're this,
January.
you're,
Insurrection Day is my birthday.
okay. So I consider you still a youngster. You're the same age as my other two daughters. One is 32 and one is 30. So that's what I was thinking. You're the same age as my as my other two daughters. You're like all three of them mixed. So
That's gonna be our new handshake. Hi, Ginger. For those watching, do this to your screen, and we are doing
yeah,
it with you vicariously with you.
it's like a
Um,
gangster sign.
yeah, but no, it's Ginger. You're amazing. I don't think people tell you this enough, and I just want to
Mm.
throw out some positivity out there. Like I still remember your lives at 5, and me struggling to be up because I wanted a sense of being with someone, and you definitely provided that immediate first thing in the
Oh,
morning type of yarny energy. So, you know, I hope you're doing an amazing job. Like
thank
your
you.
channel has grown exponentially. You put out so much material out there. So kudos to you, snaps to you, and may it continue and grow exponentially even more. You're amazing, Ginger. Don't stop.
Thank you.
Don't cry. Here's some tissue.
My heart feels so happy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You little sweetheart.
So what else you guys want to talk about?
What? Tell me what all you've been working on this last year. I mean, I like you do stuff with Lion Brand and you work with some what yarn companies do you work with? I know you work with some local yarn companies too.
Yeah, so Lion Brand is super, super special. They're not just what you would call like a blank company.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you are still, because Shira is no longer technically with them, but she's still, I mean, she's family, she's legacy of Lion Brand, she's related to them. So they're very, it's nice to know that they are actually like there's humans behind it, and they love the potential of the art that we all can do in our own way, knitting or crochet. So huge shout out to Lion Brand. They are so sweet. And yeah, I mean, not to be biased, but they're definitely my top 2 yarns, like in terms of big box store.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will be honest, I was one of those people that I went straight to the hand dyed yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Fingering sock weight was my jam because I saw it as, someone's hands touched this, someone's hands dyed this, and it tickled my fancy being around that type. But it's super expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive. It is an expensive hobby if you go into the hand dyed yarn business. But in terms of big box store, they are very cool and quite affordable with their stuff. So that's that. Um, I do work with Karen. I mean, who doesn't love Karen cakes?
Love carrot
I
cakes.
will say I hated you a little bit when you put up your video on the spice cakes when they first came out. I was like, what? Ginger has them already? I was like, "Urgh."
How did she get them so fast?
I was like, how did you? Are you kidding me? Normally, like, I'll get a text message being like they came in, but I saw your video first, and I'm like, dang it.
Oh, if I would have known that, I would have called you ahead of time and been like, listen.
You got 2 hours before this video goes up.
Right. That's right. Go get them.
Oh yeah, someone mentioned Hobby. Hobby's amazing.
I love them.
Hobby's amazing.
Yes.
I barely, because someone gifted me some universe yarn.
Oh my gosh.
The Christmas colors. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna throw them out right now?
I made a little Halloween sweater this is for my little granddaughter, Emmy.
So cute.
And it's with a Universe XL. It's Halloween colors, so it's a little off.
And it's puff stitch.
But that's okay. Yeah, and I got this. This is one of their free patterns on their website. And it's okay that it's kind of wonky, I mean, it's not like it's not made wonkily. It's just the colors kind of throw it off. But I love Hobie's Universe yarn.
Yeah. And, I see things in my yarn wall. There's a system to it.
I know.
And so, I mean, it's not as color coded as yours. Like, I can literally open these and you guys will think it's like someone threw up on them. But
but it's yarn barf, so that's okay.
Yeah, but it has its levels. So like if I really, really love something and I collect it, it'll go like in the back of like one of these cubicles. So that way I'm not even tempted to use it. And it's just something that I'll just go squeeze, smell, and then put it back.
It's being protected by the other yarn.
Yeah. And so as it moves more forward in the cubicles, then I'll start to use them more. And my Hobby Universe Christmas yarns have finally made it to like next in line, their front. So they're like, they're literally right there in the corner. So it's almost there. It's almost ready. I wish we could literally any YouTuber can understand, like it's almost ready. It's almost like a Tamagotchi. Do you guys ever have gotten those Tamagotchis?
Oh yeah.
The egg will hatch when it's ready, and you just it's almost ready to hatch. That idea.
Right. It's you're on the way to the hospital. It's like a baby being born.
It's kicking. Yes, I'm in the contraction. I'm in the contraction area. Water hasn't broken yet. Oh, hey, Kim. I see Affordably Crafty is here.
Hi, Kim. Hi, Granny D. Granny D is in the house too.
Raspberry, all right. Sorry, we always have to say that when we appear in each other's chats.
Every time I hear that song now, I think of you and Granny D. Always, always, forever.
It's a song. We started saying it because she actually was wearing a hat that was called a Raspberry Beret.
That is so
she
cool.
like said that phrase. Yes, we do squeeze and smell our yarns.
Oh my gosh. It smells, wool yarn will smell like a sheep. So do you have a pattern for your gloves and your hat that you have on now? Or
I literally just made this yesterday, but I did write down my notes, so I just have to translate them into from this I'm gonna get like 5 pages worth of pattern.
Right. Nice. Oh, now how are you doing at writing the patterns? That's a hard one for me too.
I have unanimously decided I'm not paying attention to CYC regulations. I am literally writing it as if it's me speaking to you. I figured people will develop a voice in their heads when they read my patterns. And that's as much as I can take it, because I don't have the time and I don't have the energies to do CYC method, which for those who don't know, it's Craft Yarn Council, which I'm not shaming anyone who does that or anything like that, but it is a lot of technical editing that goes into it. And I would rather, I already have an artistic and therapeutic process creating these garments, and I want to translate that to my writing. So I'd rather write as if I'm writing a story, but through the patterns.
Right. That's what Deneen has been telling me. That she's told me you got to just talk to text, to get the patterns down, and then do whatever else you need to. But I'm the same way. It's like I know there's all this stuff, but I think I think in the creative way too.
Yeah,
Just like people learn
yeah,
different. People express themselves differently.
yeah. Like you, for those, and I mean, when I did, continuing on the conversation of who I've collabed with and whatnot, this is a hand dyer that I collabed with. This is actually, well, it's her yarn because she made it, but I color designed the yarn.
Oh, I love the colors.
And so actually, I have to send you the pattern. I don't think I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. You should have been part of that group that I sent the pattern out for free.
Oh,
I'll
don't.
resend it to you.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
get
okay.
your email. But this one is actually, or you know what? If you want, you can do next time you do a giveaway. You can give out a
Oh, cool.
But this
Awesome.
was
Thank
my
you.
first attempt at a pattern. This was my what I call, this to me is a bucket hat.
Oh yeah, that's a bucket hat.
But it has very like 1920s, 1930s flapper era style of bucket hat. And enough people, when I sent this out, they were able to follow it. And I did not follow CYC method. I did my own thing. If this makes sense to me, it should make sense to someone else.
It's the Limon method.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, this one is from Mace of Skeins. She is a hand dyer.
Oh yeah.
And right now in the works, I've got a collaboration with Crayo Yarns, some Chicago dyers that are over here. I'm trying to really assist them. Well, not assist them. It's not like they need my help, but I'm just trying to do an outreach initiative with Chicago dyers because whether or not you like to admit it, you need garments. You need examples when you're running a yarn dyeing business. It's not just I make pretty yarns. People need to see. Just from seeing it inspires, and there's only so many people who collect yarns just to collect them.
Yeah.
So this was
that's beautiful.
So nice. Like this was the inspiration behind the color story, because I literally wrote like a little short story when I sent it to her, and I took out my 52 pack of crayons, and like I was just drawing, like literally doing different shades, because in those you got like 8 different types of greens, 10 different types of orange and whatnot. And so my short story was me time traveling to Woodstock, and what would I wear if I was at Woodstock? And I would most definitely be one of those hippies with one of these neon bandanas wrapped around I had my long hair at the time, and me just like, tripping out and having a good time with everyone. So this is like my psychedelic moment. This is my, because have you ever seen those like tie-dyes tapestries that some dorm students have in their dorms? And it's just like yeah, that's literally what I was thinking of when I saw
I love it.
Background of that hippie tapestry type of thing.
Yeah, I love it. I love the way that the two different colorways are mixed together too. It has the bright greens and yellows and oranges, and then the softer kind of neutral.
Yeah, it's called Dirty Camper. That was part of her campfire series.
I love that.
Yeah,
love that.
So yeah, Woodstock days. Yes, Granny D.
Emma says, "March to the beat of our own bongos." I love that.
Oh yes, speaking. Yes, good job yarning for Smile. Ginger, are you getting anyone's Advent this year?
I don't know. I was thinking about. I have not thought of it yet. I haven't thought that far ahead. Usually, I'm just.
Well, you only got 2 more months. 1 month. So
okay, who has some good Advent calendars?
because I did miss out on hedgehog fibers. I want to do that at least once, but they sell them in July. So
Oh.
yeah, that's the problem with them. And like they'll put out whatever's left, but it's usually like 3 or 5
Yeah,
on their
yeah.
websites.
Oh, who still has some left? Now, does Hobie have an advent calendar?
Who did I
Or
see? I just saw one on
I
Insta. Oh, Madeline Tosh just came out with one.
oh, that would be a great one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look around because that would be fun.
Yeah, see, yeah, most of them are made in July, especially if it's hand dyed. Some of them, I will shout out Wool and Vinyl
Mhm.
still has one. They have a few left. Knitted Wit is barely coming out. They still have a few, but they're coming out
Mhm.
with their Rainbow of Emotions Advent. And that one's really cool. So if you want an Advent that's like kind of out there, I would
Mhm.
recommend Knitted Wits. It is on the higher end, but that's more because you're paying for the experience of it. So like last year they did a Over the Moon Advent and you got crystals. So some days you got crystals, some days you got,
Oh, wow.
and every year they create a deck of cards. Think of it almost like tarot, but
Mhm.
they create a deck of cards that is supposed to get you to emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually question or give you a question to think about every day leading up to the end of the year. So that's really
Yeah,
cool.
that sounds like. Speaking of tarot, I found some yarn tarot cards at Joann's. Yarn.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I haven't actually done like a reading type thing with them yet. I've just been holding them and playing with them. And then when the time is right, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember. Yes, didn't Crystal? Sorry, I saw Yarning for
Oh,
Smile. Or who was it? Kathy Hobbies. Didn't Crystal buy like 4 boxes from Hobby, and they were like, because it was in different increments or different levels. You could get like the
oh,
1, 2, or 3.
for the advent calendar.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and Kathy said Reggie did a review of Hobie's last year. I don't think and it wasn't good. You know whose calendar I saw that I really liked was what's her name? Um Stitch Tips and Summer's Tips and Stitches. And she did one of what's the what's the box she usually orders? Somebody in the chat will know. Bonnie, the time is ripe, Ginger. I know. I've just got to do it.
Yes, Ginger, you are ripe.
I am ripe.
Pun
Yes,
intended.
especially when I'm that poop. Okay. So, okay, everybody's going to want to know because I put in the title all of the things you don't just crochet. You also dance, you are into fitness and food and film. So tell us all about all those.
Yeah, I originally went to school for film to have a film major. Not so much to do big budget productions, but for me to be able to just put out my own content without having to rely on a production company. And
Mm-hmm.
that was really cool. So when Occupy Wall Street was going on, they actually sent us, because my school was in Pennsylvania, Swarthmore, Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a 4-hour train ride to New York. And they literally we checked out these thousands of dollars, cameras, tripods, lights, microphones. I realized afterwards that I was like, I'm so glad I wasn't robbed when that happened. But they literally put us on the train and they were like, go make a documentary on Occupy Wall Street. Come back and we'll grade you.
Wow.
So that was pretty interesting and fun. It was a great learning experience doing that.
Oh, sure.
Mind you, I'm 5'3", so like these duffel bags of all of this equipment
Oh,
was
no.
not pleasurable, but hey, it makes for a good story. And so when I returned back home, I did do some media work. So I was in charge of the YouTube channel and advertising for the charter school network over here. Some of my ads were printed in the newspapers. That's pretty cool. I mean, your name's never on there, but you made it. And yeah, that's about it. And then now I'm translating that into TikTok and film.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to dance, I did do. I've always just loved the idea of dance, so I did take some multicultural. It was like a world's dance class when I was in school. So each week we had two classes, Tuesday and Thursday. On the Tuesday would be the theoretical historical side of the dance that we will be practicing on Thursday. And they would just pick different countries and different tribes if that was the case. And we would just deep dive into the history of why they do certain things and, find identify a respectful tone to it before we're actually just thrown into the dance room. And we had a guest speaker come in and or dance instructor come in, and they would just teach us true to the craft of it. So, we did some Kathak from India, we did some Russian ballet, we did some samba from Brazil. It was kizomba, all of that. And after that, when I came back home, for those who don't know, my mother she was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer at the time. It's in remission right now, thank God. But one of her therapies was to do physical activity. And so she would take the Zumba class. And one day she didn't want to go alone. And she was like, son, come with me, just be there. So that, you like dance, you're going to enjoy the music anyways. And I saw the power that this instructor had over not only my mom, but these other women. They forgot about their problems for an hour, just sweating and dancing to this and to great music. And so I wanted that power. Like something clicked in me, and I'm like, I think I have that personality, that je ne sais quoi of being able to teach something like that. And that's
and being motivating and getting people's moods, getting people into good moods. Yeah, and getting people excited and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
And so I did that and got my Zumba license to do that. And that translated into the fitness aspect. So I kind of wanted to, I'm very morally responsible with the investments of my efforts that I put out there in the world, because I'm one of those people that is like, you should be conscious of the power you have over people. So I knew that my Zumba was getting me lots of attention over here in Chicago and the surrounding areas, and I wanted to take it to the next level responsibly. So then I trained and passed the American Council of Exercise personal trainer certification. I got that. I also got my group fitness certification, my children's child physical behavioral theory certification and whatnot. So that way, when I would do non-Zumba stuff, for example, in my dance classes, because I did teach a kids dance class, it came with an undertone of positivity and reinforcement of positively outputting behaviors, if you will, because I did open up my studio in what is considered here in Chicago a underserving community. So unfortunately, with COVID going on and everything, luckily I closed my business before all of that happened. I didn't want to expose my mom to the virus that early on, because people died. So
Yeah,
there was panic everywhere, but it was real. Like I personally know a handful of individuals who are no longer here with us. And one of them was 8 years younger than me and on the ventilator for 10 days with his mom next to him, and he passed away. So I did not want that conscious of me, because we live in the same household. So I had a moral responsibility to retire until things are a little bit more secure. But even now, I still haven't caught it. I've been very careful with what I do socially and stuff like that. But yeah, now I'm doing crochet. So, and I'm in school for paralegal. So now I'm trying to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Things that don't involve touching people.
Right. How's your school going? Last time I talked to you, you were like just getting into it, I think.
Yeah, we just finished midterms. We're technically still
Uh-huh.
in them right now. It's kicking my butt. Being 7 years out of school and then going back to it, I will say, has humbled me
Mhm.
because as
Sure.
smart as one thinks they are, you still got to do the work, and it's got to be good work too.
Right.
So I will say it's been a humbling experience, but I am excited. I am
Mhm.
excited for the potential of it, because I know that it's an investment that will allow me to do this more confidently and financially secure. Because I mean, right now I count my pennies when I buy my hand dyed yarns, but the school work that I'm doing now, this future job title,
Mhm.
is hopefully going to benefit me later on to invest in what I like to do in terms of my art, and do it
Yeah.
freely. Who
Right.
wouldn't want a $400 budget a month of yarn? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that is my motivation.
It's all about the yarn.
Yeah. And
That's
I will
why.
be honest, I'll be honest, I hate asking for free stuff from people. I really do. Like it gives me an icky feeling. But I know that the best business people out there know that you have to do it sometimes.
Right.
But I wait literally until the last minute to be able to do something like that with other people.
Right. And
Even when I
sometimes,
collab with someone, I'll be
yeah.
like, let me spend $100 first, and then you can like send me whatever you want.
Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean because you don't want to seem like you're just asking for stuff. And yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Um, but and then sometimes you just wait around and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, I want to send this to you for you to try out." And
Yeah.
it's like, "Okay."
I'm not gonna say no.
I will never ever ever say no to yarn.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, to anyone watching or stuff like that, when they do send you something, give something back. If it's
Yeah.
not a pattern, make a video, especially if you have a channel, like don't leave people in the dark, because you start to develop friendships with
Mhm.
some of these providers, and you don't, like Ginger said, you don't want to come off as um, what's the word? Uh, Taking advantage of and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
return the favor. It's two-way street.
Right. Right.
If they send
Exactly.
you yarn, send them back the sample at least. If you're not,
Yeah.
like do something, because oh
And
my god, some of these horror stories of people, like I'm just like, oh, I still sometimes I hear stories of like I lost an order of like $600, and I'm just like,
oh,
oh, like
that's
it's just one of those things where it's like, I am so sorry that happened to
uh,
you, but you should have sent it to me. you know
yeah.
like at least you would have known that I would have made a video that I received it, so you would at least know that I
Right.
got it.
Right. That yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, but I love this. I love your colors that you have behind you
Oh,
too.
thank you. I've got all my fall colors back here behind me. And then along this wall right here, I have like basic red, orange, yellow. It goes, I don't know if you can,
Oh, there you go. Okay, I was about to say I'm kind of booty hurt. There's no greens, and
yeah,
where are the
there's
neons?
greens and
Where are the
blues.
rainbows, Ginger?
I know. I've got all the rainbows going on. And
That
then
is
fall
beautiful
colors.
shelving, by the way.
I just, how I got the shelving is I just get the
Those are
crate.
gaps. Oh my God, sorry I'm like
Yeah.
dissecting what you did. Those are crates, and you're using the gaps as its own little cubicle.
Yeah. So you get double the space.
Ginger, you're so smart.
I try. I try so hard.
She's like, you don't even know.
You don't
I
even know.
fried my brain just trying to think about this.
And then I would did this and this, and then I did this, and I was like, oh,
That's so smart. That's so
yeah,
smart.
yeah. It just happened. So okay, so what do you have coming up, like in the next couple of months, like going into the holidays? What do you have going on? Anything special?
Yeah, so keep an eye out. I will be putting out a head to toe fur collection where I will show you how to use the new Sesame Street yarn from Lion Brand and mix them in with the. I'm all in with the fur and the this type
Love
of
them.
stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a hat, socks, and gloves with fluffy cuffs and stuff like that. So stay tuned
Ooh,
for that.
cute.
That's the biggest thing that I'll be working on.
Mhm.
Um, and tonight, I actually on my channel I'll be having an auction for some of my
Ooh.
handmade stuff. So
Oh, is it what time is it tonight? Because I'm sure some of these
7:45, 8ish. So
okay,
like
that's central time, right?
yeah, essentially so like an hour after we're done here.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
if you are interested, it'll help me pay off my school tuition and whatnot. So that's the whole reason for that. Because not gonna lie, it's killing me that I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff. But
oh, I know exactly how you what you mean, but you guys, I put Limon's YouTube link, channel link down in the description, so you can head over there and go to Limon's auction. And also, I put in your oh, you know what? I forgot to get the Etsy link. I got your merch link,
oh,
and
thank you.
I got your Instagram link. And I didn't know if you have any other links, let me know and I'll put them in the description. But and I'll go
Okay.
back in there and put your Etsy link. But
I wish I could for FAFSA, Lori. Like I said, I went to school already 7 years ago. So I kind of maxed out my loans for that. I'm literally paying out of pocket for my school, which is fine.
yeah,
Like I just got to work a little bit harder.
yeah. That's you do what you got to do. You know
Yeah.
what you need to do.
Yeah. But no, I appreciate you did good. All of those links are fine. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
I know
wonderful.
you're doing great.
Well, it's getting to be that time, so
It went so
it
fast.
went way too
That
fast.
always happens whenever
I
you're
know.
talking. It's just
We have
oh my
so much fun.
yeah.
And yeah, it's always fun to have you here, Lamone. And
We
thank
gotta
you
do it. We
so
gotta do it
much.
more often.
Yeah,
I've been neglecting our friendship a little bit, so I
I-
apologize for
I'm
that.
the same way. I'm the same way. But you know what? It's we get so involved with our yarn and it just encircles our heads.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming. And everybody in the chat, thank you so much for coming tonight and hanging out with us and having fun with us. And we
Yeah,
will.
Janine. Yeah, Ginger, you gotta come on my channel next.
Ooh, I would love to. I would absolutely love to.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll
Okay.
play a little game too if we do
That,
that.
oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good night. I will.
Good night.
I will see you later. Bye, everyone.